Namaste. Yeah, I had a question the other day on afterlife and heaven and hell, etc. And the comment that I made that I wouldn't want to be Nityananda, at his death. And so what's behind that, etc., etc. And I've spoken on this before, so I'll make this a bit brief. But when you pass out of the form and you have done things to, especially when you're in a position like he is as guru, etc., you are very accountable for your actions, especially if you're a teacher. And if you have abused people when being a teacher, such as sexual abuse and all of these other things, then the torture that you have put these people through, the pain that you have put these people through, you will feel at the end of your life's passing. And again, you don't get out of anything. This karma will come around. Most definitely, this karma will come around. So again, one has to be responsible for their actions, and you're not going to get out of anything. You don't think you're beyond anything. Absolutely not. And so there is no get out of jail free card for that. Heaven and hell. Okay, if you are in a tortured consciousness, many times, when you get in the other side, there is one stays stuck within that type of a consciousness. So this is why you do the work while you're here. A good movie that has to deal with that type of thing is What Dreams May Come with Robin Williams. That one was very well done, about someone that had passed. And when one passes, the consciousness is more fluid. The reality then is much more fluid than it is here. So again, this is something to be looked at. If you think that people are going to commit heinous crimes, etc., and then get off scot-free from it for the other side, that's not going to happen. Okay? They will become even more aware of their actions and what they have done and how it's impacted others. Okay, so that's what takes place on the other side. This is why sometimes there are ghosts, etc., some that are hauntings and things. They have not let go of the mindset. They are still clinging to where they were. They get stuck in a cycle and just keep reliving these things over and over again. And so that energy and that consciousness sometimes gets stuck for a time. But eventually these will move on. But the time and space continuum is different on the other side. They don't have the same allotment and feeling for time that we have, how much time has passed, etc., etc. So anyway, that's just a little bit more about that, heaven, hell, etc. It's all a state of consciousness, and consciousness continues when one leaves the form. That's a reality. Okay, for most, there's not much to worry about. You get to the other side, you see your mistakes, you get, another chance to come in and rectify and move forward and change things. But for those that are in positions of power, they are more accountable for their actions. If they say they know the truth and they are setting themselves up as a light, and they're going against light. That, like the Bible says, there are things that are forgiven and there are some things that are not forgiven. Those that call light darkness and darkness light, they are in for a much more difficult time of things on the other side, most definitely. Okay, so I hope this has helped. Nothing to fear in death, unless again you happen to be one that's out there mass murder, torturing people, or, again, in a position of power and is abusing that and abusing those, that you are in charge of helping, then again you have a much more rigid accountability for your actions. So I hope this has helped. Namaste.